No, I'm gonna run for mayor one day though. Real talk, I am. I really am though one day. Not right now.
Why not, man? Listen, Arnold Schwarzenegger did it. He did a damn good job, man.
I feel like he did it for the wrong reason.
You really?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I think he did it just because he knew he could. I don't want to do it just because I know I could. I want to be able to focus strictly on just being a mayor. You know what I'm saying? I'm heavy into like politics. I pay attention to all that shit. Like I understand what's going on. I understand policies and the importance of voting and all of that shit. I understand all of it. So yeah, I was just feeling myself that day, like yeah.
I was reading about Arnold Schwarzenegger, man. He had the chance to get the founder of the Crips,
Tookie Williams.
Yeah,
he had a chance to partner, but
he had a
didn't.
chance and he didn't do it.
Yeah, he didn't do it.
What do you think about that one, man?
I feel like that type of decision shouldn't have been in his hands. You know, I don't think that should have been in his hands. I feel like they come from two different worlds. They had two different understandings. Usually when people got a certain type of past, it's hard for people to look at that person and know if they changed. Because it's like, you didn't know me before. You didn't know me before this, so you wouldn't be able to identify my change anyway. You know what I'm saying? I just don't, I think that decision should have been left up to a different type of, different type of branch. You know, I just don't, I don't believe in certain people having certain type of power to make certain type of decisions because they make the wrong decisions, you know.
Well, if you're running,
my brother was writing books. He had really, he really did what he was supposed to do. You know, and the point of prison is to get better, and he actually got better. And they denied Holmes, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, he was writing books. He was writing children's books. He was also, I mean, even if you look at what the Crips and Bloods initially were, it wasn't a wrongdoing intention.
No, it wasn't. Crips stand for Community Resolution and Progress. You know, the point of that was to police their own neighborhood because of the type of violence, the issues they was having with the authority out there at the time. It was a lot of racial issues. So the guys in the neighborhood decided to police their own neighborhood and make it better. It ain't no different from how the Italian Mafia was doing with their neighborhoods. They made their neighborhoods safer. And then, you know, everything become everything, whatever.
Kind of just to mess around with that idea, though, Mayor Vezzo, right?
Yeah.
So what do you think, if you had the perspective, what would be like your first agenda? What do you think your first mission would be if you were mayor?
My first mission would be to, same way they gentrified downtown, I would gentrify the neighborhood without switching the people out. You know, you get what I'm saying? Like, I would make the hood look better, but let them enjoy that type of shit, because maybe if some people live like that, they'll learn to appreciate that shit and hold on to it and to keep it up. I feel like the hood don't never really get a chance to have surroundings like the suburbs. I also wouldn't like allow so many liquor stores in the hood either. I think that's destructional to our people as well. You know what I mean? I will get our school system back intact. It's a lot of high schools that don't even exist right now in the city of Detroit. I would definitely push for a better educational system overall, like higher education. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. For sure, that would be the first thing, though. I think Detroit is in a decent spot right now as far as the economy go. I think it's decent. You know, it's climbing, it's growing compared to where it was 10 years ago. It was shit. So, you know, I will make a lot of resources available to the people in my community. It's a lot of different things that people don't know about. Like, for instance, like the Social Equity Act. Like, that's a situation where they allowing people from the inner cities of Detroit to obtain dispensaries, you know, based on if they live in Detroit, if they done community work in that city, and, you know, they allowed to get some type of funding and possibly get the license before other people. And it's a Social Equity Act. It's created for black and brown people, you know what I mean, that's from the inner city, or white, whoever, as long as you're from Detroit. So I will make a lot of that information more available. I think a lot of the information, a lot of opportunities, we got little shit that's around, we just don't know about it.
Well, the things that you're doing help contribute to people's, like, well-being. right? Which is the most important thing.
Yeah.
If you're giving people housing, and I know I was watching that you said that, you know, you give housing for a more affordable rate than most people were. Like, you could tax somebody $1,400 to live at a place, but you're doing it like at a lower rate to just so people could actually live there.
Yeah, I try to. One thing I don't do is let people know it's my house. Yeah, I can't do that, motherfucker. Man, I stop paying rent. Anything like, man, that motherfucker don't need that money, man.
I have family doing that shit and they stop paying anyway, bro. It don't matter. They're like, fuck that shit. I can't make it this week. Everybody's in the hospital when rent's due. That's what I heard. Like, everybody, oh, I'm dying. Like, right now.
Yeah, it's
damn, right now during the rent's due, you're dying.
It's fucked up. Nah, I'm a firm believer though, and like you know, to a certain extent, to keeping what you got. You know, shit, like when it comes to business and shit, just to a certain extent, I feel like it ain't nobody business if it's yours, if you own it, you know what I mean? I think shit just work out better. Like, you know, it's shit that I own that other people support that I feel like they wouldn't support it if they knew it was mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I like to keep certain shit just between me and the people I'm doing the business with.
Well, yeah, you've had bad experiences. I know, like, a long-ass time ago. We are going to dig up the past a little bit, but you did get kind of blackballed from certain areas, like the Cobalt Center and stuff like that. So you already went through all the bullshit of, like, man, don't fucking say shit to nobody, basically, because it just hurts you and it hurts, like, anybody that's trying to profit around you.
I mean, what you mean by don't say shit to people?
It's almost like know how to say something without getting yourself in a position that fucks up everybody's bag, basically, but still being able to make your point.
Well, like, see, I just don't let people know too much on what's mine and what's not. But, like, as far as saying shit to people, like, I think it's important you say how you feel.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I'm in a position to where can't nobody take nothing from me. You know what I mean? It's no relationship to fuck up. Only relationship that I'm afraid of fucking up is the one I got with God. You know, my family, my wife, and my children. Other than that, I'm not in no position to feel powerless against nobody. I own all my own shit. I do my own thing. You know what I mean? I don't need nobody for nothing. It's nobody that ever gave me absolutely anything. Nobody. Not nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing that's significant. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, I say what the fuck I'm gonna say. I just don't deal with folks. I ain't got no problem with nobody. I don't bother nobody. I'm an introvert, bro. I ain't really good around people, like, to be honest. Like, I'm just not. You know what I'm saying?
I think most artists aren't, man. I think most artists are, like, kind of crazy. And entertainers and people in the entertainment industry, anybody, even including a podcaster, I think we're all kind of crazy. I think we're the
fucked up a little bit, huh?
I think we're the mentally challenged.
Everybody's fucked up, to be honest with you.
I think so, but I think we are the mentally challenged cousins. I think we are, because we are doing something so crazy. Like, we're taking this dream that we have that's totally a gamble. Chances of success are like 0.01%. Trying to make a living off of it and trying to get 1,000 people to 100,000 people to 1 million people to listen to us.
Fuck with it. Yeah, for sure.
And how crazy does that sound when it's hard for the general man to get 5 people to like him?
Yeah.
We have to be crazy.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Imagine telling people your dream at a young age. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, nigga, I'm about cribs, I'm gonna have Rolls Royces, I'm gonna have businesses, all this shit. You ain't finished school. I dropped out the 9th grade.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Imagine telling people that. I'm gonna do all this shit. I'm gonna be a multi-millionaire. I'm gonna make my wife a millionaire. I'm gonna buy her a crib. We gonna own everything. You know what I mean? That shit would sound crazy to somebody.
That's probably why you, like, I mean, I'm not gonna assume why, but, like, choosing your wife, that had to have been a decision you had to have made based upon the fact that you were down bad and she was always there, right?
Fuck yeah, I'd have been fucked up, like down bad, like real bad.
If you enjoy watching shorter clips of the Kid L podcast, we have a YouTube page for that called Kid L Podcast Clips. Search up Kid L Podcast Clips on YouTube.